Hello and welcome back to Starfield 2026. This is a new Game Plus recording, so expect spoilers. We are deep in the Freestar Ranger quest line, and we're getting ready to swing into the mission First to Fight, First to Die. We've given 3 slates to our friend here, and he's going to work on decrypting them while we go into his meeting.
Hey, Deputy. Take a seat.
Sit down.
Oh, I see what we've got here. This is a performance review, isn't it?
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive. It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding? That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Come on, Emma. You know as well as I do how tough this job is.
That's exactly my point. When it comes to deciding who earns a Ranger's badge, I will not compromise.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over.
Yeah.
We'll start
performance
with
review.
Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. Exactly. Dealing with the Council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant. And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger Macmillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Be careful, Deputy.
Arcturus 2. Got it.
Cracking the
Swear
code was so easy. It's almost like they wanted someone to.
They wanted someone to? Okay, Alex.
Hey
That
there,
could explain
Deputy.
a lot. Okay, Sam, let's head to Arcturus. I'm not going to worry about locking these guys.
FH grab drive has been disabled.
Not
Target's
worth it.
engines have been disabled.
Nice! They just lost their grab drive.
Target's jump system down.
Yes! The grab drive is out of commission.
If any of these guys got some interesting stuff. But I couldn't work out a way to kill all of them in the same place. I could just grab all the remains at once. Oh well. This ship's fast enough that I don't need to worry about it too much. Okay, so we are going to land at the proper place, the 3-star mech factory.
Landing salvage. Let's set it down.
Life in all its many-colored glory. I mean, the mechs were terrible weapons of mass destruction. It's a little sad that they're outlawed. Empty as the grave.
Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a lone deputy out here. But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. You came here seeking justice. It's waiting for you inside.
I think I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna head up to the door and go on through. Shoot anybody in my way. Otherwise, they're gonna have to catch up with me and get shot. But I have a hard time leaving loot. Anybody else want to try to make my day? Okay.
I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest.
Ooh, an advanced lawgiver. That may be better than the one that Sam's carrying. Well, the one he's carrying has a name, so... They are singing the song of my favorite ammunition. I wonder if I could... A little sniping done from over here before I head out. Oh, goodness me. Don't stand between me and my target. These guys are taking 2 bullets from this sniper rifle.
So long.
Those explosives make it hard to aim.
Just
Okay, I have had it with these guys. Heck, I'm just going to go right on through. They come in behind me, they can come in behind me. There. Yeah, we're going to leave some stuff behind us to shoot on the way out.
The 1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Nira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power.
Yeah, we're just going to run through here. The ones that follow me can die. The ones that stand in my way can die.
Well, what about justice for my soldiers? And it's late.
Come on up here, Sam. We're about to have company. Anybody else?
you must, right?
This certainly makes it a lot easier to get them all looted. Oh, oh. There.
Any day you make it. Later.
I think that's enough to loot. Do. Okay, expert lock. It's auto slot 1, just to simplify the world. Auto slot another one to simplify the world. And loading professionals a whatever. Purple. Okay. Again, I am just going to start on one side, roll my way around. Oh, come on. We'll have to come back and talk to Mr. Paxton Hall when we're done. First, we've got to get rid of these guys. Whoops. That was Sam. Sorry, Sam. Okay, we got the number of targets down to where it's giving us little helpful bubbles. That's so you don't have to run around the whole place looking for the last guy for 20 minutes. It's exaggeration, but it's kind of a pain finding the last couple of guys. Not in obvious places.
Another day, another kill.
There we go. Now we talk to Mr. Paxton Hall.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them.
Yeah, I did.
If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis. Not the way it should have. Of course, I can't expect you to understand what we sacrificed, what we lost. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us, even when victory was within our grasp.
I've heard stories about the Battle of Nira. Can't imagine what it was like to see the horrors you've seen.
You pity me? Is that it? You haven't earned the right to pity me. You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last
Know the
chance,
answer.
Deputy.
I just need the
You can
evidence.
walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now. We'll see about that. Not long after I started the first, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so he agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space.
Ron Hope. But he's on the Council of Governors. There's no chance he'd be capable of such a thing.
The credits were good, but yeah, getting some payback was the real reward. Don't bother.
He should face justice, but I'm not sure he's gonna come quietly.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
Yeah, I've tried doing that with non-lethal weapons. It doesn't work.
Looting the dead ain't glamorous, but it's profitable.
Okay, and that's the end of that quest. We are now into the Hammer Falls. I'm going to cut this recording, even though it's only 23 minutes long, and we're going to come back with the Hammer Falls.